Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week 2 of SPDL season 5. Today we are going up against Slim and the Vermont Victinis. The dock is a little messed up, so you can see that little weak thing. That's not actually there. That's his week 3 matchup. We're his week 2 matchup, and the dock is a little messed up. But this is his team right here. Y'all should be familiar with our team. The transactions don't go in until next week, so this week we will have the Mammal Swine and the Hydreigon and all of that. But yeah, this is his team. Next week we will have the Mega Altaria and the Suicune and Staraptor. But for this week we have what we drafted essentially. So yeah, over his team: Crobat, Gensino, Garchomp, Mega Medicham, Rotomoth, Sylveon, Incineroar, Piloswine, Dusknoir, Dottler, Ferrothorn. Biggest threat to my team this week is obviously the Mega Medicham, and the Garchomp I think is a huge problem for our team. Crobat could be an issue, but for the most part I think that the Mega Garchomp are going to be pretty big. Incineroar could also be a problem. Dusknoir could be a problem, but I think we could handle those two. As far as things I don't see coming, I think Ferrothorn and Dottler could come, but I don't think they're liable to come. Just because of I have the Hydreigon, Infernape, Zeraora this week, and those three completely obliterate Dottler and Ferrothorn with knockoff CC, Fire Move, and then Dark Pulse and Fire Move. So those two I don't think come too often. Ferrothorn also doesn't come because while it can check Mammal Swine, I just throw Superpower on there, and then all of a sudden it's having a hard time. I definitely see the Garchomp coming. I definitely see the Mega Medicham. I see the Rotom. I see the Sylveon and the Incineroar, and maybe the Cinccino or Crobat. I think Crobat's definitely coming for Ape. He was really worried about Ape in prep, but good U-turn. Ape is good. Ape, obviously, being able to come into Brave Run on Ape is really cool. I think if anything, it's likely to be Boots. He has 2 viable Scarfers in my eyes this week. It could be Garchomp, but I don't think Garchomp is really wanting to run Scarf. I think if Garchomp comes, I think it will come, but I think it's going to be perhaps a mixed attacker with Fire Blast or Flamethrower or something like that to catch Tangrowth. Cinccino could be Scarfed, I think, but that gets walled by, I believe, Klefki. Yeah, Klefki walls it because he gets triple axle and stuff, so I can't leave Tangrowth on it. I'm getting a ping in Discord. I'm gonna check this, make sure it's okay. Hi Red, Irish Iridium. The other thing is Rotom Wash. So he ran Scarfed Rotom Wash last week, so it's something to, I don't know if that's a tendency of his or it's just something he did for that matchup. But Scarf Rotom Wash could be good this matchup as well. It can catch, it can pivot out on a lot of things, and especially catch that Ape that we talked about, along with the Mammal Swine, which is a problem for his team, which comes to my big threat. So my big threat against his team is Mammal Swine. So Ferrothorn could come, but I think he's going to be wary. Banded Mammal is really, really good this week. I'm going to pause for this ad. And the ad is over. So, like I said, Ferrothorn, I don't see liable to be coming just because all 3 of our offensive minds take it very easily, along with Mammal being able just to Superpower. What else? Yeah, I don't think Ferro comes. But Banded Mammal Swine is really good, so I reckon that his defensive options to that was going to be fully Fizzed, Rotom Wash. Or, I mean, it could be fully Fizzed Sylveon, but I mean, he's risking the Iron Head. Rotom Wash is pretty much taking everything I got, and it can get me back because it's faster. If he wanted to run max HP, max speed, I don't know if he will, but even if he's slower, I'm not doing too much to him, and he can fire off a Will-O-Wisp or something like that. So I believe that'll be his primary switch in for that. Incineroar is cool too. Another thing that's really good is Zeraora with. Yeah, I'm just gonna show you our team because I have reasoning for everything. I brought everything. Let's go to Okay, so we started off with Piloswine, Expert Belt, Oblivious with Earthquake, Ice Shard, Freeze Dry, Iron Head. So with that special attack, what that means is I can take out physically defensive Rotom with max HP and 2 attacks with freeze dry. What that also means is I have the ability to bluff the freeze dry, so I can go ahead and like Quake. I'm sorry, I yawned. Pro gamer. That speed, I believe, is enough to outspeed a faster Sylveon and faster Incineroar. Oblivious is here because I think that Intimidate for him is pretty good this game, especially since I revealed I don't mind running physical Hydreigon, or because just for Zeraora if you want to take the Intimidate off and possibly help out a setup mon. Freeze Dry will take out the Crobat and the Garchomp. Ice Shard. Ice Shard takes out Crobat and Garchomp. We're not really touching Mega Medicham. Freeze Dry can 2-hit kill Rotom Wash. Earthquake into Iron Head kills Sylveon. Incineroar gets OHKO'd by Earthquake. Piloswine gets OHKO'd by, or gets 2-hit killed by Iron Head. And Dusknoir just takes a lot of damage. But we're not staying on the Dusknoir, I don't think. So Mamoswine is really good this game. Especially since I'm not confined to the choice band, which is something I was worried about. But yeah, the ability to ignore Intimidate with Oblivious is going to be pretty cool. Next we have Duosion with Psychic, Toxic, Recover, Thunder Wave. This is our sole Mega Medicham switch-in. This thing isn't really doing too much other than Mega Medicham. It can kind of help with the Cinccino. Yeah, I mean, if it needs to, I guess it can kind of help with like the Sylveon or the Rotom Wash or something of that nature. But for the most part, this is going to be our Mega Medicham switch-in. Psychic 2-hit KOs Mega Medi, which is really cool. But it can take 2 of anything, which is really, really needed. Zeraora with Light Orb, Plasma Fist, Drain Punch, Play Rough, Bulk Up. This is a sweeper after I get 2+1. Crobat obviously can't take 1. Cinccino gets Drain Punch, Garchomp gets Play Roughed, Mega Medi gets Play Roughed, Rotom Wash gets Plasma Fist, Sylveon gets Plasma Fist. Incineroar could be a problem, but we get to bulk up on Incineroar actually, and then even if he intimidates, we're at +2 defense, so he's like Flare Blitzing doing 40 or something like that, and then we can Drain Punch back all of that health. And we're just getting our defense boosted. Piloswine gets Drain Punch. Dusknoir could be a little bit of a problem, but we can keep bulking up in his face and Plasma Fisting, which does quite a bit. And if Dollar comes, I guess it could be a problem, and Ferrothorn gets completely wrecked by +1 Drain Punch. Scarf Hydreigon here is speed control for the Mega Medicham and a unboosted Garchomp. We are faster than Scarf, Rotom Wash, and Draco, Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, U-Turn hits quite a bit of everything on his team. Flamethrower also can help take care of Ferrothorn if it does decide to show up. But yeah, he doesn't have a lot of Draco switch-ins. It also brings in Sylveon, so if I can U-Turn into Sylveon, and then maybe after that U-Turn chip, after I think it's 2 turns of U-Turn, Zeraora Plasma Fist can kill. Of course, there's Life Orb and stuff and all that, but yeah. That's pretty much the set. Tangrowth is here defensively for the Mega Garchomp and the Dusknoir, because Dusknoir is actually a pretty big problem. I have Payback, Giga Drain, Synthesis, Toxic. I'm a little worried about like a sub or a 4, even just a 4 attacks Life Orb set from the Garchomp. It could be running Fire Blast or Flamethrower like that, but we can take any one fire move on the special side and then get out if we need to. It could be sub, which is what I'm a little worried about, but Giga Drain is on there because it always will break substitute. It also pairs nicely with Powerhouse, is like this little Regenerator Core. Payback lets me 1v1 Dusknoir all day long, especially with Synthesis and Toxic. And then Klefki with Psychic Flash Cannon, Defog Spikes lets me switch into Cinccino, Sylveon, and then one other thing, and Crobat, which is why we have Psychic Flash Cannon, Defog Spikes, Psychic for the Crobat, Flash Cannon for Sylveon just to get that chip off. Defog and then Spikes are pretty good against his team, especially since +1 Zera is needing, you know, like 5 to 7%, 5 to 10% chip to sweep after +1. So yeah, that is the team this week. And I'm gonna be doing live calm this time, just because the only reason I didn't do it last time is I didn't have time to set up everything. So let me go ahead and ping him. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pause until he shows up. Alright, and after about a 25-minute intermission, it appears we are back. And we are waiting for him to send the challenge anytime soon. Where is he? There he is. Let's just do this one. Alright, Pharaoh comes. Well, didn't see the Pharaoh coming, not gonna lie. My guess is probably physical or fighting berry, if that's the case. Fighting berry, fire berry. I don't see fire berry. I think that ape is too much of a problem for having fire berry. The Mega Medi's not here. Yeah, it's not, which is weird. Okay, Mamo's good this game still. 1, 2, 3. It breaks down. Wow, this is a different team than I thought. I think I'm pretty safe to lead. This is different than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, well, let's go ahead and lead Hydreigon. This is good for us. So the Draco is pretty obvious here. I'm just gonna U-turn on the Sylveon. He's gonna protect to see what I'm gonna do. Of course, this doesn't mean, yeah, okay, he goes Pharaoh, which is cool. So this is gonna be telling right here. This is gonna give me enough. So if I'm like, let's just say this Ferrothorn. Okay, the Pharaoh can take 2 CCs from Jolly, but if I'm Addy, Life Orb, which I'm sure he has to have accounted for, CC's 2 at KOing. Let me actually, I'm stupid. Let me go ahead and put my my sets here into the calcs so I can appropriately calc. Okay. I didn't think this would be coming. Oh, it's leftovers. It reveals lefties. So this thing, what, toxic? Could toxic me? Could body press? If it's Fizz Def after a, okay, I think I can bulk up right here. I think I can bulk up right here. Cause he could knock me. I think we're safe to bulk up. He's perhaps seeding. I'm gonna go ahead and bulk. Goes into Garchomp. He reveals Protect, which means not Scarf. Play Rough kills here, which is really cool. And we're gonna go ahead and click it and take. So Rocky Helmet and Rough Skin. That's rough. That is indeed rough, buddy. Along with Life Orb. Ferrothorn. How much are we recovering here? 34 to 40 after Life Orb. We should break even after this exchange. I kind of want to bulk up again. I kind of want to bulk up again. Let's Drain Punch once. Scout damage. Okay, it's split F-ish. Knock off. Knocks my Life Orb. That's good for us because I think I can bulk up again now. Goes into Sylveon. Sylveon at +2, even without Life Orb, should be killing here. With Plasma. Unless he's fully fizzed of Bold. Moonblast doesn't kill though, and because of that, this is kind of tough though, because I didn't think that would live, but now he has the option of going into Ferrothorn. So I think I'm going to Drain Punch and stay alive. Yeah. I'm surprised that's not the other move. I'm going to Drain Punch here. No reason not to. It could be Scarf. It is Scarfed. Okay. So he reveals Scarf Tail Slap, which is alright for us. Well, Zero did its job. Since Garchomp is there, Medusa infinitely will beat Dusknoir. Rotom Wash isn't good anymore. Or actually, Rotom Wash is very good. I went Sylveon, can't switch in anymore. Cincino, all out attacker, it's locked into Scarf. So Hydreigon. What was that? Tail Slap? Hydreigon Dark Pulse is hitting everything pretty strongly, so we're gonna go ahead and Dark Pulse. It 2-hit KOs. Oh, he's faster. I'm high, I think. Alright, I'm tripping. I'm just gonna go into this thing. And then Flash Cannon. I don't want possible Volt Switch here. I'm gonna Flash again. I don't want the Sylveon coming in for free here. We're gonna go straight into Tangrowth. Actually, that thing now dies to, I believe, it should die to Ice Shard now. Yeah, Ice Shard definitely kills that thing. I'm gonna go ahead and set Spikes. He could Fire Punch. He's gonna Poltergeist. My bad, he missed that. Unfortunate. I'm just gonna set up all my Spikes here. Yeah, I'm setting up my Spikes. I'm gonna go back into Suberus and Dark Pulse. Oh, he Shadow Sneaks. I'm stupid. This game is, I'm losing it. I'm losing it, guys. I'm losing it. I'm just gonna Giga Drain. Cincino dies to Giga Drain. I forgot Shadow Sneak was honestly a thing. He Volt Switched last time. Drain again. He defogs. Which sucks, but it's not too bad as long as I keep Giga Draining here. Poltergeist should be doing like 30. Yeah, nothing. And I keep draining. As long as this thing... I should die to this, honestly. Yeah, okay. And then Poltergeist will... Or Poltergeist or Payback will sweep here. Okay, wow, that was closer than it should have been, honestly. I should not have sacked. I think sacking Klefki's fine. I totally forgot about this. Shadow Sneak slipped my mind. Yeah, Shadow Sneak slipped my mind. I'm a little sad that Mammo didn't get to do what it wanted to do, but Zero Aura just definitely completely showed up this game. Yeah, Mammo showed up this week. GG to Slim. I mean, that his team was extremely. I can't even like put into words how rough it was to prep for his team. Good play by him. I don't think he was expecting bulk up Addy Life Orb. Honestly, don't think he was expecting it. Because in a lot of the other calcs, Garchomp always lived one play rough. I think even a +1 if he had enough bulk. So I think that's what he calced for. I don't think he was expecting Life Orb at all. Yeah, GG to Slim. Glad we were able to pick up a win this week. So now we're 1-1 with, I believe, a 0 differential. But that is it for this week. Goodbye, God bless, and have a great day.